What's good, y'all? Mindset fam. Um, I just got finished, excuse me, watching the mid-season finale of Ghost, and I kind of want to say I knew what was coming. Um, Things were going too well for Tariq. Like to me, it felt like he was the smartest person in the room, and we've seen in the past with Tariq. Usually, when he feels like he's the smartest person in the room, it comes back down to haunt him. And I'm thinking in this episode, reality is just kind of hitting him from all sides. Um, he's kind of trapped in a sense of um, it's a lot of different areas that we're gonna discuss with Tyreek, but let's pause on that for just a second. So a couple things I just want to say I think were a bit unbelievable, right? Number one, don't don't nobody hear Tasha in that cell, cause it's not like she whispering. She's loud as hell. I know people gotta hear Tasha from this cell. I know they gotta hear Tasha on this burner, and nobody got it yet. Matter of fact, I know they heard it because Sax said the guards heard Tasha talking about it. Like she loud as hell on this phone, and she needs to tone it down a bit. Take it down a few notches. You did. And number two, when did Tyreek have time to write 10 more pages? When did he have time to write? Somebody tell me, because all that happened in the same day. When did he have time on his birthday, with all the other craziness going on, have time to go write them 10 extra pages? Number three, and this is kind of a bit different from the. Anyway, why are the two professors on the show? Why? Why are they only on the show because they like to smash their students? What purpose truly do they serve? Nothing. They're irrelevant to the plot to me. They not Mr. Feeney. Like they don't even need to be there. We're wasting time and scenes on two characters that I don't think nobody cares about. I don't even think we care about Zeke that much. Like, and then the sex scene was trash. Trash. Even though I thought it was gonna be Tariq who smashed, but he just turned 18, so he's probably gonna start getting some ass on the show. But the sex scene was trash. We don't need them. Take them off of season two, or the second half of season one. So back to Tariq. I think stuff is finally hitting the fan, because you know what's crazy? This show has made us forget that we hate this little kid. He did a phenomenal job to me acting in this episode, but this show has made me realize how this is a good show because it has made us not hate Tariq. But like I still notice the tendencies from, like, him just thinking he's the smartest person in the room. Very smart kid. Knows how to play people, switch it on, switch it off. Um but I knew it was gonna all come back to get him. Number one, Monet is playing him, trying to get information. Like she easing him into the fam. Like he think he got her all figured out, and they're both gaming each other at the same time. And while he kind of thinks he's winning and kind of catches on to everything she's doing, she likes it, but at the same time, she's trying to like really get to know him. Like she's scheming. She really is the queen on the chessboard. She's scheming. Um, so that's one side. It's gonna get a point where Kane is gonna get jealous of him. Somehow Tyreek and Drew have built like a friendship. I don't know how. But Kane is gonna get jealous of Tyreek. I can see the drama coming from that aspect. Um, and he know Diana don't really like him. Like I think she does like him, but Monet has her playing a game, so she can't really like him for real. And he knows that, so that's why he walks off with Lauren. Paige Hurts been fine. So that's size Adam. Braden's brother just stole his drugs, so that's gonna come into play. Like they thought that was smart with that. That's gonna come into play. And the biggest thing was two things. Number one, this episode, I think these episodes, and I think Courtney Kemp at the end of the season, I'm calling it, is gonna tell us why this show is called Ghost. And I think we keep getting, mentions of Ghost, and Tariq is slowly becoming Ghost, and that's probably what's gonna happen as well, because he's becoming more and more like his father, and he hates to admit that, but it's true. Tasha even called him out on it during the episode. Um, but what made me realize that he's not, well, we know he's not there yet, but Tasha sent him to do a job to kill old girl. I was gonna say Tegan, but that's how to get away with murder. But to kill old girl, the black chick. And he first of all he looked nervous. And my thing was this: what was gonna happen if he shot him? What was gonna happen if he killed him? What? Who knows? Because Daddy and Tommy are not there to take care of it. Tariq don't know how to clean up a situation like this. Tariq don't know how to make that situation all new again. Where to put a body. Like he's not there yet. So I'm glad he didn't kill her because my thing was him killing her, and then if they would have made him like just super knowing how to clean up, it wouldn't have been realistic, right? So that was my one thing. I was just like, she sent him to do a job that he's not ready for yet. But met the man, Davis ended up coming and kind of ruined that. But the biggest thing is, number one, I don't like Sax's niece or him. But the biggest thing with Tariq is now you have two people going against you. One who you're paying. It's crazy how he's working with both of the people who are now going to try to put him in jail for murder. He's working with both of them. He's paying one of them, Davis, to help his mom get off. And him and Sax are like working together in a sense because they saw each other that night. And it's crazy because both of those people are now against Tariq. The shit has hit the fan for the kid. And I knew it was going to happen. Somebody wrote on Twitter what was their prediction. And I was like, something has to hit the fan for Tariq because everything's going too well. And he's the smartest person in the room. And we know he's not the smartest person in the room. We know this. And then on top of all that, he got drugs. And he don't even drink. I'm interested for these next 5 episodes. It got me hooked. Don't get me wrong. This show, I'm hooked. I like it. I enjoy it. It's not as good as Power's first season. Don't get me wrong, but it's been really good. It got to be good if it's making us like Tariq and watch a show about Tariq centered around Tariq every week because we all said we weren't gonna do it. We all said it. So that's all I got, man. I enjoy the 5-6 people who watch these. Well, man, make sure y'all subscribe. And in December, we'll talk about the next 5 episodes. Yeah, dig.